So this is a really super fucked up part of spirituality we're going to talk about, because we had an X-class flare this morning. We have full moon energy. Yeah, it's a thing. It affects people. There's a lot of energy coming in, and it's pushing forward so intensely that people are going to have to make a choice. And it's going to be a choice between appease them or go with what your soul really wants. And it's a big choice, and it can feel like, even if you've wanted it for a long time and couldn't make it happen, now it's almost like there are things you can't do. You just can't do them. Like you've made yourself small and quiet, and don't ruffle any feathers, don't make any noise. That is getting claustrophobic for many of you, suppressing your own voice, your own identity, and many of you have lost yourself trying to appease others or not make them challenge their own beliefs, or not make them jealous, not make them attack you, essentially. And it may be your own tribe, maybe your own family. Usually it is. Your own friends, the people who you love so much and try to help and be there for, and, you know, be open to and be kind to and be forgiving to 1,000,000 times, 77 times 7 is the forgiveness, the way that God forgives us. The fucked up part is, you may think, or may not have noticed that you have been suppressing yourself to this level to appease others. Don't shine too bright now. Don't make too much money. Don't be too rich. Don't be too attractive. Don't shine too bright, because you may attract attention. You may piss people off, especially your own tribe. And if you get too successful, your tribe may walk. Stopped it at 143. They might walk, because whenever you shine a little too bright, look a little too good, they go after you. And they mock you, and they have sarcastic statements. They'll mock you publicly. They'll mock you on social media. They'll mock you to each other, their own little group. They'll talk to each other about you. How dare you do well, look well, be healthy? Here's the thing with that. Let them. Let them have and choose and be whatever experience they want to have. Because the real ones, the humble ones that really work for God, want everybody to win. That's why the fuck we're here. That's why we've gone through all this. We want everybody to win. We want everyone to shine and be successful and be exactly who they came to be. But it can challenge them. For some fucked up reason, the better you do, the more mad they get, the more jealous they get. You suck. And I know you're so busy, and, oh, you did that, so, let them. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Their opinion is none of your business. It's a whole life of its own. If you do this work, you will have to spend your life ignoring it and have very thick skin, especially toward the ones that are around you that are supposed to champion you, love you, push you, want you to win. Go get them, kiddo. Go as high as you can go. Do as great as you can do. Especially if you've been through hell and back multiple times. Multiple times. I know you guys have. I know. I have felt the pain out there since I was a kid. And it never stopped 50 years ago. Never stopped. I see it and feel it. But here's the thing. You didn't come here to lower yourself to them. You came here with a purpose under God to lift them up to you. And if they don't want to elevate themselves, they don't want to heal, they don't want to be humble and apologize, they don't want to walk in humility. I don't mean suppression and guilt and fear and shame. That's not humility. Humility is knowing that God comes through us. We're not here for us. We came here for them. But if they refuse, this is why relationships end, of all kinds. If they refuse to go with you, if they refuse to elevate themselves, if they refuse to challenge themselves and say, hey, I should look at this. Why did that upset me? Why does that make me mad that someone else is doing well? Because you want that. And the real ones are going to help you get there. But sometimes that takes work. That takes facing yourself. And who wants to do that? Well, all the deeply spiritual ones do. That's an entire spiritual path, is facing your shit. Facing your shit. The ego stuff and the old beliefs and the old paradigms, the old programming, the old way of thinking. What makes me do this? How do I change it? That's an entire walk with spirituality. The real ones. Not the ones that use it as a trend or whatever. I mean the real ones that walk with God. That's why we're so humble. And if you're a content creator, That's why we all, I think people call it imposter syndrome. That's why we all wonder why anyone listens to us. Like, who cares what I say? But at the same time, you know you're bursting with all this wisdom that can help everybody, and that is the driving force of, when I would make videos, I would always think of that person at 2:30 in the morning that's crying, because I told you I've seen that my whole life since I was a kid, praying in bed, begging to use me to heal people, because I would go to bed at night as a kid, side note, and I would see all these lights on at night, people crying, people praying to God, begging to God for help, and I would beg God just for one night, no pain, just for one night, not for them not to have any pain. I've seen that the whole way through. That's the driving force. It's the person in the middle of the night that's sad, lonely, depressed, went through loss, went through challenges, going through challenges, lonely, no one sees me, no one hears me. We see you, I see you, God sees you. You are not alone. You couldn't be if you tried. And believe me, there's so many of us here and so many of us available, not on call, because I did that for 3 years and a girl gets very tired. The first 3 years when I started this journey, I did it for free, for on call 24/7. And let me tell you, I'm pretty sure I spit at the camera. I'm not gonna edit it out because fuck it. But I spent the first 3 years working for free, on call 24/7, because I just wanted to give. And then it started to piss me off, and then I said, that's the point where I start to charge for clients. I have degrees, I have training, this isn't something I just, and some people can start with nothing. That's not what I mean by that. I mean, this was really walking toward my work. That's how I mean that. And I would have to give up everything else to support myself with this. Whether you're training, some people are naturally, I was naturally, but I just had to have some training. I wanted to get as good as I could get for everybody else, to answer questions, to help, to guide, to comfort, to have solutions. Or if I didn't have the solution, I wanted to know how to really tap into God to get the solution for people, or help them find it. The real ones don't want repetitive clients. The real ones don't want repetitive people. We want you healed. I have a running joke I've had for 30 years. I want to get whoever healed, smack you in the ass, and send you on your way. Yep, for 3 decades, that's my saying. I don't want repeat clients. I love my repeat client. I love being there to support and walk with you and hold your hand. And no idea how many times I've said that to people. I'm holding your hand right now, even just etherically, virtually. I'm walking with you, you're not alone. Unless they turn on me, and then you can't do anything at that point. Or they don't take your advice, they don't try, they don't do the work, The point is, the real ones want you to shine. We didn't come here for us to be, look at me, I'm so cool, super cool on here, or a content creator, whatever. It comes through us. Again, that's why we wonder why people even watch us talk, but there's a drive there. There's a walk with God, a drive to, people are going to mock you. They're going to treat you like shit. They're going to attack you. They're going to verbally try to cut you down. They're going to mock and sass you, and let them. You have to choose your soul. You have to choose your alignment. You have to choose who you came to be. You can't sacrifice who you came to be to come down to their level of that mocking, jealousy, treat you like shit, rush you, distract you. They're going to have to wait. We learned how to wait in kindergarten, They're going to have to wait. You're a stabilizing force. And if you're going to shine and they're going to leave you, this is the fear of success, one of them. Because you lose yourself when you stop shining for others. So you come up a little bit, they feel it, they go after you. You have to come back down. You go up a little bit, they go after you. Some of us have to deal with this shit on a daily basis. And some of us are done with it. So I relate to this message. Whenever I channel, I listen to. Enough's enough. You have to choose your soul now. That's the choice. And you're being forced to do things, and you may not be able to do the old things you did. You just can't anymore. You have to go with your soul now. It's time to do the thing. Do the thing you came to do and have and be. You're real you. Home inside of your body. So do the thing. I love you. I'm proud of you. Go get him, kiddo.